Precision English for RWE, Data Sources Template Explained. Welcome. In this video, we'll make your data sources section clear, credible, and easy to reuse. First, we'll explain what data were used and why, so readers see the logic from question to dataset. Next, we'll show fitness for purpose for real-world evidence, RWE. Do these data truly answer the question at hand? Finally, we'll emphasize being transparent, replicable, and auditable. That means documenting decisions, making methods traceable, and enabling others to validate your work. By the end, you'll know exactly how to present data choices so reviewers trust your evidence and teams can reproduce results. Start with a crisp snapshot. Name the data asset, its owners, and the time frame covered, e.g., National Claims DB, 2015 to 2024. Define the population and setting, who's represented, age, payer type, conditions, and where care occurs, primary care, hospitals, pharmacies. Address linkage, coverage, and bias up front. What's linked, what's missing, and where estimates might shift. Note access, updates, and governance, how you obtain the data, update cadence, and oversight structures. This overview orients readers fast and sets expectations for depth in later sections. Spell out identifiers used for linkage, direct, medical record number, or indirect, date of birth, sex, zip plus probabilistic rules. Describe the linkage method and match rates, deterministic versus probabilistic, with overall and key subgroup rates. Report quality checks and errors, duplicate resolution, conflict rules, clerical review samples, and false match estimates. Detail privacy safeguards and approvals, minimal necessary fields, hashing or tokenization, secure environments, and approvals from data controllers or ethics boards. Clear linkage documentation builds confidence that patient journeys are connected accurately and responsibly. Define inclusion geography and care settings, countries, regions, networks, and whether data include outpatient, inpatient, pharmacy, or labs. State enrollment or registration criteria, insured members, active patients or app users, and any continuous coverage rules. Clarify time coverage and update cadence, start and end dates, typical lag, and refresh schedule. List known gaps and missing domains, out-of-network claims, over-the-counter medications, mortality, race/ethnicity, or social determinants. This transparency helps readers judge generalizability, anticipate missingness, and plan analyses that align with what the dataset can truly support. Call out selection and survivorship risks, who enters or remains in the dataset, and who is systematically excluded. Cover measurement and coding biases, upcoding, rule changes, or device-generated noise. Address confounding and misclassification, unmeasured factors, influencing outcomes, exposure proxies, and outcome definition errors. Then show mitigation steps and sensitivity plans, propensity methods, negative controls, falsification tests, alternative cohorts, varied washout periods, and outcome redefinitions. Naming these risks and demonstrating concrete checks signals rigor and helps decision-makers interpret effect sizes with the right level of caution. Describe source systems and capture process, EHR modules, claims adjudication, labs, registries, and how events flow into the dataset. Report completeness, timeliness, and accuracy with metrics, field-level missingness, lag distributions, and concordance with external references. Summarize validation audits and prior uses, published studies, benchmark comparisons, and any third-party certifications. Track versioning and change logs, schema updates, code set changes, and backfills that could shift denominators or trends. Strong provenance shows where each data point comes from and why it can be trusted for the specific question. Identify the data controller, steward, and contact for inquiries. State the legal basis and consent posture. Consented data, legitimate interests, or public task, plus any opt-out mechanisms. Document IRB/ethics approvals and DOA terms, permitted uses, sharing limits, retention periods, and publication requirements. Outline security controls and de-identification, encryption, access tiers, monitoring, pseudonymization, and re-identification risk assessments. This section reassures stakeholders that patient rights are respected, regulations are met, and the project operates under clear, enforceable governance. Use this plug-and-play format: dataset, origin, years, population, e.g., HealthNet EHR, 2017 to 2024, adults with type 2 diabetes. Linkage, IDs, method, rates, QC, tokens, plus probabilistic linkage, 92% match rate, duplicate checks, coverage, scope, cadence, gaps, national clinics, monthly refresh, missing mortality, and OTC meds. Bias, risks, mitigations, sensitivity. Selection via clinic network. Mitigate with weighting and negative controls. Test outcome definitions. Completing this blueprint ensures every study reveals why the data fit the RWE question and how conclusions hold up under scrutiny.